Today on Poor Advice, we're going to be making the Michael Scott one of everything.
And answering questions about how to drink without family knowing about it. I'm Drew.
And I'm Birdie.
And this is Poor Advice, a show where we make a new cocktail every other week.
And we answer a question submitted to us by you, our audience.
That's you.
Yeah.
If you have a question, send it to us. Check out the links below. Meanwhile, today, we start our show with a drink. And this drink is a special drink because it marks the end of an era. What era is that?
It's the Office on Netflix era.
It's going away at the beginning of January. So we are making the Michael Scott one of everything to send us into oblivion so that we forget.
We just need to have a moment of silence for The Office.
Just stop what you're doing. Thank you.
Now let's have a drink.
This is equal parts scotch, absinthe, rum, gin, vermouth, triple sec, and 2 packs of Splenda. Call it a one of everything.
It's the one of everything from Moroccan Christmas. True to the episode, we start by pouring a half ounce of scotch into an empty mixing glass. After that, we're putting in everything else. A half ounce of absinthe, the 110 proof stuff. Next up is the pirate's favorite, rum. We're using white rum, but I imagine just about any rum would do. London dry gin goes in next for botanical vibes. Followed by sweet vermouth to class things up. Our last liquid ingredient is a workhorse in any home bar, the orange liqueur known as triple sec. Finally, the signature ingredient, 2 packs of Splenda, which might just take the boozy edge off of it all. Okay, so grab a bar spoon, or any spoon, and stir this up until the Splenda dissolves. However, this doesn't need to be perfect. If you have some floaties, don't worry about it. Once you're satisfied with the mixture, add a handful or 2 of ice and stir for another 30 seconds to chill thoroughly. Please note that if you are making this at home, the fumes coming out of the glass are fierce. Grab your favorite lowball, whether it's modern and made of plastic or old green bumpy glass like ours, and fill it with fresh ice. Strain your new favorite cocktail into the glass and take a deep breath. You're about to partake in a legendary concoction that has only one appropriate reaction.
Oh my God!
So, as you can see, I have a Michael Scott's one of everything. But you don't.
I don't. I have a scotch.
Michael Scott approved.
Yes.
So, we tried the one of everything, took our first sip, and spoiler alert, she didn't like it. So if you want to see that footage, check us out on Patreon and become a patron.
And now we move on to the advice.
This week, our question comes from Claire. Hi,
Hi,
Claire. She asks, how to avoid political conversations with family at the holidays? How to discreetly get drunk around family at the holidays? How to treat a hangover after drinking with family at the holidays?
Ooh.
I feel like there's a transition here where you were hiding it, and then everyone found out and was like, we're
all
doing it
drinking
too.
Like, let's all drink together.
And that's how it should be. Family drinking together.
Well, okay, so we have covered a politics and family
That's right.
question before.
Episode 1 of season 2.
If we're, sticking with the theme of The Office, you could always take a page out of Michael Scott's book when he sees Toby back. And just as soon as your family starts to say something political, you just start screaming no.
I like that.
No!
idea.
No!
Okay.
No! God! No! They're gonna stop.
Yeah, they will.
They're gonna look at you like you're crazy, which is fine.
Cheers.
And you just walk away silently.
Or you walk away continuing to scream. No! You hold it as long as you can while you
Just back away.
back away. Into another room, into the bathroom, where we transition to the next question. How do you drink?
Yes.
How to
How do you
discreetly
get
get
drunk? You just hide. What did you say earlier?
We don't pre-plan this. I was suggesting you maybe hide some booze in the tank of a toilet. So it kind of depends on what you're drinking. If you're drinking liquor, you can easily hide like a pint of Fireball or peppermint schnapps, whatever you want.
You know, festive
I would say-
peppermint schnapps. Then you can claim to just have been eating all the candy canes.
Yeah, or if it's Fireball, you've just been chewing big red gum. What if you're drinking what if you prefer a beer or like a seltzer?
You can crack your
Tall boy?
beverage.
Maybe it's a PBR. Maybe it's something a little
Get
fancier.
a tumbler with the lid and the straw, and you put that inside of your tumbler, put the straw inside of the drink, put the lid back on. Nobody knows what you're drinking. They think it's water that you brought from home. Hiding the evidence. Evidence. Is hidden in the cup.
Maybe have like a lining of paper towel so it's not rattling, like aluminum on aluminum.
Sure. That's a good...
Yeah, that's a nice idea.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Or shoot. What was I going to say?
I don't know. I think that's it.
Alternatively, you just get high. Have an edible, and it slowly hits you throughout the course of the day.
Yeah.
That's a pretty fun time, too.
Then you just...
Mm.
Then you're just
If you're-
snuggled up on the couch sleeping and
Yeah.
doesn't...
Laughing at everyone. You're actually enjoying
You're
this
enjoying it.
a lot. But I suppose if you're getting tipsy, you're also enjoying it.
Yeah, it's true.
But of course, you wouldn't take an edible if it's illegal in the state in which you're watching this.
Yeah.
We're in Michigan, so party. Okay, so the last part of this question is
How to treat a hangover.
after drinking with family. With family.
So now you have progressed to drinking with your family,
And
and
they've discovered your secret.
everybody has woken up with a hangover.
Ugh. You took great care of me when I had a terrible hangover several years ago.
This was. Do you know how many years ago it was?
8 or 9?
It was 9 years ago.
Wow, good memory. Oh, it was Halloween. Ah, yes.
I was very pregnant,
I had a lot of Jameson and ginger ales that night.
not drinking.
I woke up feeling awful,
Yes.
as you do when you wake up after family drinking. And she's like, I'm gonna go get you some,
I got you Gatorade and saltines.
yeah, crackers and electrolytes, basically. That's all you need. Your body's dehydrated.
You fought me so bad though.
Yeah, I did.
You were like, I don't want that. That is
No,
not
it
what I
sounded-
want. And I was like, too bad. Eat a cracker.
Yeah.
Here's a sip. And I went and sat on the couch and let you lay there. And then every 10 minutes or so, just made you eat a cracker and take a sip of Gatorade.
Yeah, but honestly, I felt like a new man within maybe an hour or two.
Yeah.
It was
you were
pretty
fine.
quick.
Yeah, it was quick.
I just spit. But if you're in a fancy town with fancy money in your pocket, there are those clinics you can go and rehydrate. Basically, you just get IV fluids at these. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. We should look into that. Should have done research before.
Is it
we
like a
recorded.
banana bag?
Claire, thank you so much for the question. And guess what? You are getting stickers and pins in the mail.
Yay!
Why?
Because that's what happens when your question gets answered on the show.
So send us your questions. There's a link in the description below, but it's also displayed up. Sorry?
How dare you?
There is also a link on the bottom of the screen. You get stickers and buttons if you answer a question. So that was Claire's question. I do have one quick question for you because we are drinking for an occasion.
Yes.
Now that The Office is leaving Netflix,
Yes.
how the hell are you going to fall asleep at night?
I have no idea. That's our show for this week.
That's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging with us,
If you like our show,
which I hope you do.
yeah.
We like
can
you.
Like, subscribe, and you can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram,
YouTube.
YouTubes.
Become a patron on our Patreon.
Yeah. And we do our shoulders.
Do it.
And our finger guns. Hey, yo. Bye.
And I'm just gonna drink this.
You have to say something, though.
I love you. Wait, let me do that. I love you.